Hey, it's Scott, Professor of New Home Sales, and today we are talking about personality types. There are a lot of different personality types, and there's a lot of different surveys that you can take to determine personality types. There's DISC, there's a 4-color chart that they have, and then personally, I like to use bulls, owls, lambs, tigers, because I think that it really helps explain what we're talking about with it. So if you will, you have bulls, owls, lambs, and tigers. Everybody is a combination of one of those, unless you're really a very strong bull or a very strong lamb. But generally speaking, personality types are always 2 of them. If you go online and you look for bulls, owls, lambs, tigers by Charles Clark III, you'll find a survey that you can take. So what you sit down and you go through there, and there are no right or wrong answers with this. You are who you are. The personality that you are was created a long time ago, but yet not everybody really understands where they are. Personally, I'm a tiger bull. Most sales types are tiger bulls because we'll talk more about the playfulness of the tigers in the next video, but it's one of the important parts of understanding personality types. We're going to go around and talk a little bit about each one of the personality types. So a bull is just like a bull. They're very stubborn. They're very set in their ways. They have one direction that they're going and don't try to disrupt them. I'm sure you've heard of the bull in the china shop. The bulls are very driven. That's typically how a bull is. In terms of the owl, an owl loves spreadsheets. They love facts. They love logic. Anybody that likes to make lists or look at spreadsheets is typically an owl. They tend to be the analytical type. Okay. A lamb is all about safety and security. It's all about everybody getting along, togetherness, and they want to be safe and feel safe. And then we have tigers, and I'm a tiger. It's all about being gregarious, being fun-loving, the life of the party. That's typically how I am. There's not a stranger that I haven't met. I can strike up a conversation with anybody, and the tiger is always very playful and likes to have fun. Those are the 4 personality types, a little bit about them. Now let's talk, the next video, we'll talk a little bit about how to identify the personality types. Hey, it's Scott, Professor of New Home Sales. Now let's talk about identifying personality types. So let's talk about what people drive first, okay? As a tiger, I'm gonna drive a fancy car. It's gonna have shiny wheels. It's all about my stripes. Look at me, I'm important. I really love a new shiny car with chrome wheels on it, for example. As far as a lamb go, a lamb's going to be all about the safety and security of the car, right? We know that Subaru and Audi have some of the best, and Hondas have some of the best safety factors. Whenever a lamb is looking for a car, you can rest assured that safety and security is the most important thing, okay? When it comes to the owl, a Tesla is going to be one of the classic owls. They like the readout. They want the logic. Maybe a Prius, you know, with all the readouts and all that information. Owl is going to be very conservative. It has to be a logic car. It has to make sense. They don't care about bells and whistles. It's more about functionality. And then you have the bull. A Hummer, you know, maybe a Hummer might be good for a bull. Maybe a big pickup truck, a dually, right? It's all about the power. It's all about the presence. And that's typically what bulls take to drive. So next time you're sitting at your model home and you see a prospect driving up, it's not always true, but you can determine who's walking through your door based on the car they're driving. With my assistant, Cameron, she's helping me do my social media, and today she's filling in so I can help explain some information about personality types. Remember, we were talking about bulls, owls, lambs, tigers, and identifying them, right? Well, here's a way that can help you identify the personality type based on their handshake, okay? So first of all, a bull is going to take your hand, it's going to be firm, and they're going to turn your hand over. They're going to show you the power that they have. So when they come in, it's like this and this. That's a bull handshake, okay? Now, if you're a lamb, as you can imagine, it would be like this. It's like no handshake. It's like a wet noodle, right? Because nobody, the lamb is, oh, I don't know. It's safety, security. Should I touch you or not? Okay. Now the owl, okay, and owls are camouflaged. They're kind of harder to identify, but an owl is going to do a knuckle cruncher. They're going to take your thumb and they're going to put it over here on your knuckle. That's what an owl does. Don't ask me why, but that's what I have. All right. And lastly is the tiger. Again, the tiger's playful. So whenever you get a tiger, it's, hey, how are you? Right? You're going to get some handshakes. You're going to get some pumps in there. And there's always the verbal with that. So make sure that you kind of understand the different handshakes for the different personality types so that whenever somebody walks through the door and you shake their hand, you know what they are. So you notice how she was going like this because she's a tiger.
I didn't even notice.
And so tell me a little bit about your personality profile. What did you learn? Who are you?
So I'm a tiger bull.
Tiger bull.
I guess you said tigers are playful. I guess sometimes I can be playful. I feel like I'm more of a bull, very like, I want something, it's gonna happen. I don't take no for an answer most of the time. I don't know.
Okay, well, those are good. That's a pretty good summary of the personality type. So when you say you're playful, how do you mean? Like you're a little sarcastic at times? Could that be it? I don't know, but sometimes
I'm a lot of sarcastic.
Sarcastic. So what do you call me?
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Or abuelo.
Or abuelo. Depends, whichever one you like better. But I'm also the professor. Come out and see us at Bloomfield Homes. We're at the Grove in Midlothian. We got homes for you.